So let's create a vision board that actually works. So first things first, when you're creating a vision board, you need to have your intentions set. Why are you creating a vision board? Your vision board should be something that when you see it, it inspires you and motivates you every single day to do what you know you need to be doing. So take those steps that you need to take to actually reach those goals. So make sure you have those intentions set when you're creating your vision board, because the biggest thing is that we'll make these vision boards and then we'll just kind of set them off to the side and then no longer look at them. Or maybe you'll have it on your phone and you'll look at it, but you're not actually analyzing it and tapping into the emotions and the intentions that you built into that vision board. So intentions. Why are you making your vision board? Another mistake that a lot of people make is that they assume that because they're doing it for the new year, that their vision board has to be for the whole year. You can break your vision board up into smaller sections. So you can make a vision board for the first 3 months of the year, then the second, then the third, and then the fourth. You can make one for every goal that you have if you need to divide and separate it if you're like that. You don't have to make a board for the whole 12 months. The next thing that you want to do when you're creating your vision board is to reflect and analyze. So reflect on your past year. What were your biggest wins? What lessons can be learned from 2023? Next, we have visualization. Visualization is probably the biggest part of creating your vision board. So before you go into creating it, try sitting down and meditating and visualizing what you want your 24 to actually look like. You need to see it in your mind's eye first. What clothes do you wear? What food do you eat? What habits do you have? What habits do you not have? All of that needs to be visualized and created in your mind's eye so you can have that image and you can create that tunnel vision so you can go for and actually reach those goals. What's more important is to tap into your emotions. How will it feel when you finally lose that weight? How will it feel when you finally change your diet? Will you feel more energized? Will you be more happy? Will you be more positive? Because those feelings and those emotions are what's going to drive you to take those actions. Another really good idea for your vision board is to have a word, phrase, or theme of the year. So for example, last year my theme for the year was hydration. Last year is when I decided to start my juicing journey, so I began to juice more and really focus on hydrating my cells and drinking more water and drinking more coconut water. So my theme for the year was hydration. You can also create an affirmation that goes with your theme. So for example, if my theme was hydration, my affirmation can be every cell of my body is hydrated and healthy. Something that correlates and matches. Like I said, everything needs to be aligned. All right, so we have our theme for the year. Now it's time to actually set our goals. And I like to use something called SMART goals, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. What do I want to accomplish? So for example, let's say I want to lose 30 pounds. That's very specific. 30 is a very specific number. Measurable. How will I know when it's accomplished? I'll know when I lose 30 pounds when I step on the scale and see that my weight has gone down. I'll know when my clothes fit better. Achievable. How can the goal be accomplished? So I can accomplish losing 30 pounds by maybe starting to go on walks every day, drinking more juices and smoothies, eating more vegetables. Relevant. Are these actions actually going to help me reach my goals? Make sure that everything is in alignment. Time bound. When can I accomplish this goal? You have to give yourself a due date. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I've made and that a lot of people make, because we'll set these goals, but we don't set due dates. Not setting a due date opens up the door for procrastination. Make sure that the due date is reasonable, but make sure it's not also, super far beyond and allows you to kind of just lollygag. I do have a link to this wellness workbook where it actually has goal setting right here. If you want to check out this wellness workbook, the link will be in the description. Another important tip when it comes to goal setting is to have your why. What is your why? Why are you setting these goals in the first place? Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for someone else? That's a very important question. So for example, I want to lose 30 pounds. Okay, why? Because I want to have more energy so that I can play with my kids. I want to be able to look better in my clothes. I want to feel more confident in my body and in my clothes. Your why is going to allow you to take the necessary steps that you need to take in order to reach those goals. Before you even start to cutting and crafting and creating your board, remember the steps that I told you. Have your intentions for the board. Do your visualization exercise. Do your SMART goals. Figure out exactly what it is that you want to achieve, when you want to achieve it by, and how you are going to achieve it. And even if you don't quite know how, you'll figure out the how as you go along. Sometimes you might have to make a few changes. But if you do all of this stuff and then you create your vision board and you hang it up and you put it somewhere that you can see it every day, let this be a tool to help you elevate. Don't just let it be something that you create and put off to the side, because then you just wasted your time. There was no point in even doing this. Those are my tips for creating a vision board that will actually work. You have to be committed to yourself. Commit to yourself that you're actually going to follow through and do it. And if you need help with committing and holding yourself accountable, then feel free to send me a DM, head to my website, send me an email, DM me on Instagram. I will leave all that information. I am a holistic health coach. This is what I do. I help people set and achieve and accomplish their goals so that they can become the healthiest versions of themselves. That's all for this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah.